Alrighty. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me. This is a new audio setup. So definitely let me know if you can't hear me over the game or if the game is too low or whatever. Yeah. Welcome to Crimson Desert. I thought about starting a new game, but I have so many hours invested in this one that I just did not feel up to doing that. So just gonna continue a save from the review and kind of go from there. So I guess let's get started on that. Obviously, I did our review for MMO RPG. I loved it. It has its pain points for sure. It has its issues. It's not a perfect game by any stretch or any metric. Some people might even say it's not. Don't know what the right word to use here is, but I don't know. I will say, let's actually go ahead and having some performance issues with the camera here because everything is just too much. I actually don't know how to fix that. Oh, maybe take it out of studio mode. That might help. We'll take away the preview. So hopefully this makes it better. All right. I'm gonna try not to do story stuff just because I'm farther in the game. I don't want to spoil anything. So I wonder if there's a way for me to just turn off the quest tracker, and I don't think there is. So let's go ahead and just change the quest on the quest tracker. We'll change it to that just to get something out. Actually, we don't even need a quest tracked. I'm also running into an issue here since I'm playing this on my main PC, which has a 1440p ultra wide, super ultra wide. It makes streaming on this one a little bit more difficult because because of the form factor. So let's actually head back to Hernand. I hear there's a fast travel spot here. There is. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. Y'all don't understand how nice this is. This wasn't here before. Can I not fast travel here? Nope, I can't. Oh, it's because I'm in the middle of a roll. If Cliff is moving at all, apparently you can't trigger the fast travel, whether that's just his natural momentum keeping him going forward or what. All right, teleport to Hernand. It's a little too nice, a little too... I don't know how I feel about that. For like the last 2 weeks, I've had to port outside of Hernand and then make my way in. This is easy mode now. At least that's how it feels. If there are any new bounties.
Yeah. Hello to you. Oh, food. You're a dull blade, aren't you?
Apparently I'm a dull blade. Alright. I may actually do some bounties here. Catch up on those. Could also do the House Circus quest. Or the Lioncrest Manor one. There's quite a few different things here. Oh yeah, there's the bounty with this guy. We're gonna go get Warren. Because holy crap, he has been actually a little bit more difficult to get my hands on.
Let's remember who's in charge.
I also like that they finally got the subtitles to match what they were actually saying. For most of the review period, it would say something, but the subtitles would say something else. Aw, where's my free sword friend? They're usually like right here. I think I'm also poor right now.
Yes, what can I get for you?
Yeah, I'm basically poor.
Enjoy.
So yeah, we definitely need those bounties.
You won't regret it.
I go through so much water and salt. I've spent so much of my money at these two vendors here.
That's the sort of red you only see from the freshest meat.
Can I sell anything right now? I guess I could sell all these recipes that I don't really need anymore, but I want to make sure I've read them all first. Don't really need that. I need the copper ore for upgrades. I don't know which of these maces I prefer, so I'm going to keep them both for now. Oh shoot, I have copper pouches I can open. Okay.
I've seen men fight over meat half this good.
Let's just grab some
I got that in stock just for you.
lean meat.
I've seen. I'm always open. Come by anytime.
We're gonna cook some food just to be on the safe side here. This scene honestly reminds me of Final Fantasy 15, whenever Ignis would make something. It makes me happier than I think I realize. I don't know. I love Final Fantasy 15. I think I'm like one of 5 people on the internet that did. From what I understand, the onboarding is so much better now too. So I have a PlayStation code now, and I'm probably going to restart the game on my PlayStation. I also have an Xbox code, so we're going to be comparing the two in an article coming up here soon. But I am curious to see like how well they actually perform, since we didn't really have like an early look at either of those before embargo. Yeah, we had the Digital Foundry stuff, and I trust them, but we didn't have like base Xbox specifically. Like, I really don't understand how this game is going to run on the Xbox Series S, despite the fact that the PC requirements are relatively light. My 5090 here struggles sometimes to run this machine, run this game, though. I do suspect part of it is simply because of, well, two reasons. I'm playing at 1440p. This is not a 1440p like GPU. This is meant to be 4K. So I'm not utilizing 100% of the GPU here. But then, like cities, I mean, these towns and stuff are relatively packed with people and animals and a ton of simulation. And my CPU is not like a top line CPU. So I think combining those two things, we have the GPU being utilized less than 100%. So it's waiting on the CPU cycles. The CPU cycles are struggling anyways because of the sheer amount of simulation they have to do. That being said, like we're still getting, like, I know the stream is 60, but 75 FPS right now, 80 FPS. This is using DLSS quality. I don't think I'm using DLSS 4.5. And we have ray reconstruction on, so we're like, this is like top line. This is the best the graphics are gonna look, unless you have like 3 5090s in here and you can run this 4K at, you know, native resolution. Though I think actually DLSS DLAA looks better for some reason. I don't know. That AI just doing work, I guess. I've got a stranger who wants to talk to me. He's gonna hand me something, I think.
I didn't expect to run into you like this.
Oh, maybe not.
I was one of the many who was forced to work at the carrying quarry. And I
Oh,
was
did I
able to
save you?
return to my life after you defeated those bandits.
That was like 70
I was
hours
trying to
ago, man.
figure out how to repay you. It must be fate's doing for me to run into you on the road like this. Please accept this small token of my thanks.
This is actually pretty cool.
I will never forget your kindness for as long as I live.
I tried my best to, like, physically save as many people as I could. He gave me like 5 silver, which in early game is actually quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
I'm not in early game anymore, but like still. Also, I've been playing too much Pokopia. I keep forgetting that jump is not the right bumper. I also need to charge my controller, apparently. Playing this so much that my controller is gonna die. I've been using the Razer Wolverine V3 Pro. God, that is so satisfying. So that's my first time using the shield. That's pretty satisfying. I also love this sword. I'm gonna need a respec here soon though, because I need stamina. Why didn't you clothesline? There we go. Just clothesline him. I also like the bodies stay around longer now. That wasn't the case for the first couple days of the review period. Alright, we're trying to find this dude.
Oh, get going. Hiya.
When everyone has been talking about like having to button mash to run, this is what they meant. The sprint on like when Cliff is on foot is you just double tap A and he starts running. You don't have to continue to tap at that point. But on your horse, if you want him to go as fast as possible, you do kind of have to keep mashing. It's not the end of the world.
Feel this. In many wars. Scurry on where you came from.
Literally gonna just chuck people into each other. I will say bows I think is the weakest part of combat here. I also love when you hit someone so hard they like their armor literally flies off sometimes. Like there are so many like satisfying things about combat in this game. Oh yeah, I've got copper pouches I can. I'm also refusing to wear a helmet because I want my Cliff to just run free. 1 copper. Why not just give me the 1 copper as a loot?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Gotta get up around this mountain here. I just ate an egg on accident.
Hiya.
I mean, it is the same developers. It's not just hack. There is a bit more to it, but I can totally see how that is the perception here. I don't know. It's at its core, yeah, it is just you can hack. For me, I think I prefer it over some other open world games simply because it does have more to it than just that. Like the button combinations that you need to do things like stab or other things like the suplexing do kind of require that you remember the button presses, just like in Black Desert.
Go.
It feels more like learning a fighting game to me than learning an adventure game. Yeah, they don't like me for some reason, despite the fact that I have saved them a lot, surely. Okay, there should be a dude around here for me to capture. And then I have to take him all the way back to town. What I think I love the most when I'm traveling around the world is just how alive it feels, and a lot of that just comes from the wind. Like everything is reactive. Trees are moving, the grass, you know, reacts not just to you, but to NPCs and stuff as well. Let's go and pet a cat. I don't want to carry the cat, I just want to... Okay. Let's carry the cat until we can find our bounty guy. I do kind of wish a little bit the animation had Cliff picking him up by the scruff of his neck. I feel like that would be pretty funny. Let's go in. Oh. Apparently I can't climb a rock and carry a cat. Alright. Let's pick you back up, cat. Okay, you can go on your way now. I have petted you. You are good. You are good to go, cat. There he is. Come on, Cliff.
Are you working for the Bleed Bandits?
Whoa, whoa!
Your drug cost people their lives.
What in blazes are you doing?
Admittedly, the dialogue in this game is the weakest part. All right. All right. Where did my horse spawn? There he is.
This place is brimming with rare herbs. I couldn't resist.
What I love too is I know there are screenshots showing Cliff like putting the dude on the back of the horse. I haven't figured out how to do that, so I just literally carry him on my back on the horse. Like, this has got to be the most uncomfortable ride, and Cliff never skips like shoulders day.
A cure like this, you have to be tempted, no? Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Run.
So I still haven't figured out
My potions could do it all.
the floating flower pots there. There's like so many like hidden things like to uncover. Part of it is just that the game is just not the best at explaining its lore. It kind of expects you to uncover things, learn things, read the the knowledge articles that pop up, talk to people, read the notes and stuff that you can pick up off the ground and things. Reading the books that you uncover, it feels very Elder Scrollsy in that regard.
Look, I'm certain I've got something good.
Yeah. Oh.
My potions could do it all.
Nobody cares about your potions, guy.
Gold, glory, romance. You say the word.
I need to get around this mountain, this hill, this plateau, however you want to call it.
Drugs against the law. You got the wrong man.
Just making sure the stream's still going because it looked like it just froze on my end. I think we're good. Cool. I don't have a dual PC set up for the streams right now. Though I do, so we are trying to do a bit more video and streaming this year for MMORPG. Not our like strongest suit. I know massively our friends over there do a lot of streaming. I think they do it every day. We just don't have the bandwidth, or rather I don't have the bandwidth because it's not necessarily in our budget to be able to pay someone to stream every single day. So it largely falls on me. But it's something we're trying to do a bit more, especially when like big games, big reviews happen. And one of the things that we have done is Beacon actually sent over a microphone and a microphone arm for us to incorporate into a second streaming setup, which, I mean, I love Beacon. Like, their products are so good. The mic I'm using right now is a Beacon mic. Their Mix Create, software is really good. They've got one of the better mixing softwares and routing tables out there. Their Mix Create like device was kind of my preferred way to control my computer audio before Elgato did their Stream Deck Plus, and now I kind of use a hybrid of
Hold on.
Elgato's
You'll think differently when you see
audio
what I have.
solution and the Beacon microphone, which I think is the best dynamic USB mic out on the market. I think it's the best dynamic mic on the market, full stop, in its price range. But you know,
Run.
I think I'm just going in circles right now. I'm just talking. I'm not actually paying attention to where I'm going.
Yeah.
I need to go back this way. This is a trading post.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are trying to do a bit more streaming, and what I'd like to do is on like MMO launch days, we have our reviewer hop in a stream and stream like the first, you know,
Yeah.
Fancy making a
moments
deal
of the MMO big launches like Crimson Desert, obviously streaming a bit more. I'd like to also do review recaps, kind of like what IGN is doing. Tom is doing a really good job as the reviews editor at IGN now. And one of the things I really like that he does is he has the reviewer on
Yeah.
a video after the review has gone live to kind of talk about the process and give you a bit more transparency into how these things work. And I'd like to start doing that too. It's just a matter of having the bandwidth, because we don't have a big team. It's just, you know, just two of us full time and then a team of freelancers and contractors. So
Get going.
it's going to require a little bit of finagling on our part to make it work.
Ho.
But those are the plans.
Hey,
This place
Yeah,
is
giveaways
pretty
are part of the idea here.
acquisition.
We actually have a giveaway running right now on the website through the 25th if you don't have Lost Ark. We're giving away 30 copies of Lost Ark, and then we're also going to be giving away 10 copies of in-game items and currency after that giveaway goes away for those who have the game. So you can definitely go to the website, mmorpg.com, and actually sign up for the giveaway and win a copy of that. But yeah, it is the thing we're talking to developers about. We do get a lot of beta code giveaways, so maybe incorporating that as well. Currency codes and MMOs. One of the big ones we get a lot are, I think, games like the cryptic games like Star Trek Online and Neverwinter. But we're talking to other developers about supporting things like that. I am just mindlessly riding. I'm sorry, guys. I swear I'm trying to get this guy back. So, when I was at GDC last year, and I saw the Black Space engine demo that Perlibus did,
Release me, and I'll
this
share
was
the
the
rest.
area they were actually doing the demo in. Was this die area, and it was so interesting because they were
Maybe you're
showing
looking
how
for something
cliffs, like attacks, affect objects and the environment around him. Like his force push
single
literally
bottle will
creates
take
wind
care of your
that
foe.
doesn't just affect the enemy, but it affects everything from the foliage to like those cloths out there hanging to dry. Pretty cool, pretty impressive, like tech demo, especially considering Perlibus built this engine from scratch. And originally it was designed, I mean, this game was designed initially as a multiplayer MMO type game. So the engine would have had to support that kind of like fidelity in a large multiplayer setting. It's kind of making me wonder what if they do a follow-up to Black Desert,
hero
what
like
the next
this,
Black Desert's going to
you
look
have
like
to
and
be
feel like to
tempted, no?
play after playing this game.
Test it and you'll be hooked.
I do actually think the thing to yeah, I probably should update things. For some reason Restream wasn't updating properly. Thanks for the heads up there, Bad Kitty. I also think we just got an alert, but for some reason my alerts are not working through Restream right now. So I apologize
I wish there were a way
if you just caused that alert. I'm sorry, guard. Kind of all over the place here. Just trying to get this guy back to the guard shop.
Maybe you're looking for something new.
Kind of wish I could take him to any town, but this is still like the closest town to where I grabbed him from. Here we go. All right. While this is triggering, I'll
Here you are.
Go take a look.
update the category.
Impressive work.
That's the one.
Lock 'em up. You know, we'll run out of cells at this rate. Still, you saved me some trouble. Thank you. If you find more scum in the future, bring 'em here.
Wonder, is it? Must be my personal Twitch that's still showing Star Fox. Yeah, it is. I have this multi-streaming too, the MMORPG Twitch and then my personal Twitch as well. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. I think the game too thinks I'm still in the middle of like an apprehension for one that failed because the guy drowned as I was like, we fell down a waterfall and he drowned. So I still have to go pick that guy back up. I do kind of find it hilarious. Channel manager. Apparently cannot do it from the mobile app. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're not playing Star Fox. We might later. But we're not playing Star Fox. Thanks for pointing that out, Bad Kitty. Alright, we can go do another one of those bounty quests. Let's see. Journal faction quest. That's the House Celeste quest, I believe. Alessio. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It's I use Restream, and so half the time the stream title is wrong, even when I tell it to update it, or the category's incorrect as well. So it's a little annoying. All right, let's go grab Salvatore. There's also a game, like if you're playing it, I really recommend just playing it on a controller. As much as I know people have issues with the controls, like they're having to cram so much onto, you know, just these buttons. It is just the better way to play.
Yeah.
The mouse smoothing specifically gives me an issue. Combat just doesn't feel nearly as reactive as well, especially because with controller you have the vibration to kind of give you some feedback. If you're playing it on a DualSense, it's supposed to have DualSense supports like the adaptive triggers and everything. I'm not playing on DualSense. I really love this Razer Wolverine V3 that I'm currently using. I do have a PS5 copy. I'm gonna check that out probably tomorrow. So we're gonna see how that performance is in real time. Let's go kill some bandits. It's another excuse to clothesline somebody. And I do wonder how the adaptive triggers are gonna feel there.
I'll break you in two.
I love this sword. Clothesline this guy. If I had like one major criticism of, I don't like this shield. Yeah, let's go dual wield, why not? It would simply be Like the lock-on is pretty terrible. I think I mentioned that in my review too. I don't know, there's so much in this game, it's hard to keep track of what I talked about and what I didn't talk about at this point. We're gonna have a few articles hitting the site as well. I was very high on the game, but I think every single review out there that the criticism I've seen is like totally valid. I think the biggest issue is we are, as like reviewers, we're kind of forced to play at a deadline. Some outlets are okay with just reviews in progress. Some outlets have to have the review on day one because the traffic is just too good to skip having a scored review. Plus the Metacritic inclusion and stuff like that drives a lot. And when I say we, I mean, it was my decision, kind of waffled back and forth. Should we do a review in progress? It's such a huge game. Should we just do the scored review? Like, what functionally is going to change our opinion after as many hours as we have in this over the next few days, right? Ultimately, I decided that we're going to do the standard review. Where's my shield? I have a better shield than that. I guess we're just rocking with that. Did I sell it? I don't think I sold it. I must have sold it. Look at that, I sold it. That's awesome. Yeah, so like I didn't feel like my opinion was going to functionally change much. I do think, however, that a game like this, the way it's kind of designed to be played, is not conducive to the way reviews are done. The way we as reviewers have to play these games on a time crunch. The embargo is the 18th, so we have to have the review basically done by the 16th so we can do edits. If you're doing a video review, it's even more of a time constraint because you have to have the time to get the footage together, edit it all. I don't know how YouTubers do it, to be honest with you. I really don't. So I think this is one of those games that was kind of always destined to review middling, but probably be like a gamer darling. And it's not to say like the reviews are inaccurate, the reviews are bad or anything like that. It's just it's a hard game to review. We're kind of used to it because we review MMOs. That's the main, like, it's on the site, you know. So massive open worlds, massive games on a deadline is kind of our wheelhouse. It's our bread and butter. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen if I walked up to them. Dual wielding is fun. I like dual wielding. I don't know why I don't do this more. So this is one of the ways you can get the Abyss artifacts that you use to level up, basically. Like this, you don't have levels, but you have a skill tree. So obviously, you're gonna level up. That's really what it is. You get Abyss artifacts by solving puzzles. You get Abyss artifacts through quest completion. You get Abyss artifacts through exploration, like you just saw. You get them from killing enough enemies. You are leveling up, just in all but name, apparently. But these sealed ones, you have to actually complete a task to open. So like in the case of this one, it seems like I have to kill a ton of things with a rapier, which is Damiane's weapon, so I'd have to play as her. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I don't even know. I don't even know where I'm going for this quest. I'm just kind of following the road closest to the marker. I do know I have to get over that mountain, and I just found a source of garnet, so we're going to go up the mountain. I like garnet. It sells for a lot of money. I have yet to make enough money at one time to try one of the various gambling dens throughout the world. I'm spending a lot of my money on food, on supplies. I mean, I have given so much money to the produce and meat vendor in Hernan that they're gonna like franchise now. Where did that garnet go? Oh, there it is. It's up there. If I had one like massive distraction issue, I don't know if you guys can tell on the like compressed stream or whatever, but the pop-in is very aggressive. The LOD pop-in, it needs to be addressed. It's so close to cliff, and it happens not just with like little details on the ground, but it happens with everything to like from lighting to grass. Yay, garnet. I could use a pickaxe, but this is more fun. Just watching it explode outward. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I think I know where I'm at now. I see the monastery there on the cliff. Okay, well. Gonna do that the force push way. Where did it go, though? Oh, it's up there. I don't know what I'm standing on, but I'm standing on something. This game is just really pretty. The lighting is fantastic. Nighttime feels legitimately dark, though at sometimes I don't think it's dark enough. On like full moons with no clouds, it feels like day. But just, my God. It's so pretty. That tower was the first thing I saw when I got out of the prologue. And I said, I'm going to get there. It was like my Elder Scrolls moment where I saw a thing I wanted to go explore, and then I did. Yeah, I know where I'm at now. We're gonna get to the top of this mountain, though. I want to see what's up here. I like that there's enough cragginess that I can stand and regain my stamina. Still got some issues with the frame, with the ray tracing, as you can see. I don't know how much of that is NVIDIA needing to do a driver. I mean, there are day one drivers for this, but I also don't know how much of that is Black Desert's own engine and the way it handles information culling. What the hell is a raccoon? Oh, why is there a raccoon all the way up here? Goats. There's a cockroach. Cockroaches are actually needed for Cockroaches are needed for some of the witches' recipes. Yeah, there are drops. I didn't realize we had drops enabled though. That's pretty cool. Yeah. The full moon is doing a lot of like light, heavy lifting here. I don't think I should be able to see that clearly across the map. Doesn't surprise me there are drops though. Like Pearl Abyss, this is the first game they've done, obviously, since Black Desert. They've got other games in the works, like Dokkaebi and there's the shooter one, I think, too. But like this has been their baby for a while. It's felt like even to the point where they have put Black Desert's development on the back burner, which I don't think is true, but it's the perception that I've had, where they're still pumping out a ton of content for Black Desert, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel as contentful as it had in before like the last year, where it seemed like it's been all hands on deck for Crimson Desert. It makes sense too, like this is the biggest game they've made since Black Desert. That was over 10 years ago at this point. This mountain just keeps going. All of the wind reminds me of the first time I played The Witcher and how everything seemed just so alive around me. Now that was more an illusion. Anything else, the world didn't interact with everything around you nearly as much as this game does. But that perception of just movement everywhere was so huge. Oh, I know where I'm at. I called this my Ghost of Tsushima plane the last time I was here, because it reminded me of riding through the plains in Ghost of Tsushima. That's another game where the wind felt very reactive, but it's not just like the wind that causes the environment to react to everything. It's everything from weapon attacks to other NPCs. Like in this field, imagine just 20, 30 enemies all running around, all having the environment react to you, to them. Every attack, causing its own individual spark of light that then illuminates everything around it. It's just doing so much. All right, let's pull the horse back out now that I'm off the mountain. I am not looking forward to the ride back to Hernand to turn this guy in, by the way. Let's give us some more light.
Yeah. Ho. Hiya.
It's just a really pretty game.
Ho. Ho.
I think this is a forest up ahead. We can't tell because it's nighttime and it's dark.
Go.
The lantern stays on even underwater. That's actually kind of cool. Water has that murky, diffused look when the light's bouncing off of it. Like, if nothing else, visually, this is one of the most stunning games on the market right now. It's also like one of the few games where I think
Help me.
what does she need? Oh, there's an abyssal thing there. Let's go get that, because otherwise I'm going to forget to pick it up, or if this quest makes me go do something. I don't want to forget. for this one. Harmonious Hooves. Go to Sunset Valley to Varnia on horseback in 40 minutes. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, let's go talk to homie over here.
Please, help me. I'm from Sunset Valley. I came all the way here to gather herbs, but ran into some beasts. I fled for my life and left all the herbs behind.
So you need me to go get your herbs.
But I can't go back for them. I mean, what if that beast returns?
All right.
Thanks, Cliff.
What? You'll help me? Oh, I'm so grateful.
There's also like little things
People
that
usually
make this
aren't
world
so
feel
kind
real.
when they hear I'm from Sunset Valley.
Since we're like in the middle of a quest,
You're
I
the
can't really
first
show.
I've seen to help so
But
readily.
when you like zoom in on something to like point it out, and
I'm
she
sorry
just
to
did it
trouble
actually,
someone so kind.
and you do it in front of a person, they literally cover their eyes to shield themselves from the light that you were shining in their eyeballs.
We're here. This is it.
Lift over your praise.
All right. I'm not gonna land 15 counterattacks like the quest is telling me here. I've got 3 in 30 seconds. 4. Not enough enemies though. And I don't use the spear enough to have the timer. Have the timing down, I guess. Did she just like set me up for an ambush? Is that what that was? I guess that's what that was. These guys drop cloth and oats. Guess I could grab his helmet as well to... Alright. Is that it? Guess so. Alright, let's go back. Oh, I forgot they nerfed the flowers. The beginning of the review period, like when you would loot a flower, you would get rewarded with like 2 or 3. Now it's just the 1. It's a bit more realistic, but also more tedious. Alright, where are you, horse? And she's just getting away. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Geez, another sealed abyssal artifact. Alright. What's the quest for this one? Craft a sword at the smithy. That's easy. Craft a bow at the smithy. Okay. Also pretty doable. This is a cool little village. I don't know why, but I'm getting Kakariko Village vibes. This is a small and weird observation, but I do think it's interesting that the fact that there are so many kids in this game just adds to how alive towns feel. Like Skyrim had a couple, but like there weren't a whole lot of kids in non-modded Skyrim. Same thing for Oblivion and Morrowind and gosh, even like Starfield or whatever. You know, these big Bethesda open world games. Fallout didn't really have any. They're everywhere in this game. And it adds so much life to the cities. Like, I love the fact that I can go into an alley and like literally do a rock paper scissors competition with a kid. Okay, is there a vendor or anybody here I can sell some stuff to? Oh yeah, I'm also supposed to be like hunting down a dude. I forgot about that part. That's not him, is it? Nope. Is it one of them? Nope. Cliff is getting cold. He is less cold now. Got him while he's asleep.
What do you think
Gotta
you're
love it.
doing?
Punching you. The delay between when I can punch him again, though, is way
Stop
too
this
long.
Madness! You lunatic!
Let me punch him 3 times.
Guards!
But ain't nope. I'm literally taking you to the guards.
I've got no one now.
Yep. You got me, Salvatore.
The
We'll be together for
shadows coming to
quite a
kill me.
while. Is he literally trying to poison me? He is.
Maybe dying would be easier.
No, no, no. Don't take that path. There's actually a I don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil anything. Despite the fact that I'm literally in the middle of streaming and therefore spoiling everything you're seeing on screen, but you know, let's not get caught up in who spoiled what. Alright, let's see if we can find a road that takes us back.
I took their lives so I could keep my own.
That's what they all say, my guy.
Faster!
Can I get rid of the challenge? Like,
Get going!
UI? This game needs a better UI, like,
Only
editor. You
despair
can't really edit it, like, at all. So I guess what it needs is a UI editor. I'd love an immersive mode that turns off literally all of these UI elements. Except for maybe my stamina. We're just gonna follow the road here.
Maybe dying would be easier.
God, sunrise looks
Already
beautiful. I don't think I've unlocked. I don't think I've found Varnia yet. It's like this 40-minute timer is just kind of wasted.
I've got no one now.
I also haven't tried fast traveling when I'm carrying one of these dudes. And I kind of don't want to try because I'm afraid if I do, I have to go all the way back to get him again. So maybe I do it on a bounty closer to see if it's a viable tactic. I don't think it will be because there's one thing that I have learned with this game. It's like everything is meant to be deliberate. It's very RDR2 in that regard. Every animation, every button press, every interaction
Already becoming to
is
kill.
done with intention.
Run.
For like good or ill, like to its detriment at times. Apparently there was a path up this mountain, but
They'd
my
have
path
killed
took me to the Garnet.
Had I not murdered them. Yeah. Huh.
Ooh, a boat. It's the first time I've seen a boat on the water.
How did I end up like this?
I captured you. I beat you to a pulp and I captured you. That's how you ended up like this.
Hiya! Yeah. Get going! Only despair remains with me now. Faster! Yeah.
God, this game is so pretty.
Hiya!
I don't think I'm ever going to get over just how visually stunning it looks at times. Its ray tracing needs work. Like there are some definite issues, but like when it's all working, ray reconstruction adds so much to a scene. That's partly why I'm kind of dreading playing it on like Xbox specifically, because I know like it'll have like basic ray tracing, but it won't have things like ray reconstruction, which adds so much texture and shadowing. Okay. Did not mean to go to that little hovel. Just blindly
How
following
did
the
I
road
end
now.
up like this? I'm as good as dead.
Nah, you're gonna be in a cage, man.
They
Okay.
abandoned
There's a
ya.
guy. There's a gorge there that probably means there's something in it. Let's mark my map. No, I don't want to set the destination marker. Well, there we go. Set destination.
Run!
Hernan! Do not fall off the cliff this time, Joseph. Avoid waterfalls.
It's all
Remember what
over
TLC
now.
said. I also, if you jump a little bit too high, you jump off a cliff and the horse is going to take damage, Cliff will actually jump off automatically off the horse's back. And it can create like some really cool like combat moves. I think if there's like one major takeaway with this game, it's that it is pure spectacle. Utterly pure spectacle from start to finish. I'm not helping any more strangers right now, you guys. Also, if you knock down too many fences, you'll get a fine for vandalism. And it's not hard to accidentally knock down too many fences if you're just running through town on horseback. I haven't tried like a ton of crime in this game. My Cliff is being very good. So I'm going to be very curious to see other people's experiences with things like pickpocketing and murder and stuff like that. I do like the fact that a couple reviewers talked about
It's all the same.
losing their money in the gambling den only to basically kill everybody in that gambling den and make their money back and then some. I love that you have that kind of freedom in this game, even though like Cliff's entire story is about being a good, humble person. Some cognitive dissonance there. Yeah. It's a video game though. What I wish, there's like something missing here a little bit when the horse is on the cobbles. I wish like the horseshoes would send sparks up off the cobblestones like they would in real life. It would make nighttime riding so pretty. Alright.
Here you
Got you back, my
Go
guy.
take a look. Impressive work.
That's the one.
I do also wish these
Lock 'em up.
cutscenes were
You know,
We're
we'll run out of cells at this
we're more
rate.
varied because he says that every
Still,
time.
You saved me some trouble. Thank you. If you find more scum in the future, bring 'em here.
Yep. I think that exacerbates the fact that you can't, you know, skip cutscenes. Since you just sit through like every single one of them. Let's put our good cloak back on. I really am bummed I accidentally sold my shield and I don't know which vendor I sold it to. Let's check Rhett. Sorry, I didn't put my thing away.
True strength comes from the
Repurchase.
soul, not just the steel.
I sold it to Rhett. That's an expensive shield now.
Good luck to
I
you.
guarantee you I did not sell it for 13 gold, 13 silver.
Let me forge you a blade fit for legends.
Okay, I wanted to check on the recipes before I sold them. Where is my garnet? Make some of that shield back. Tarnished ring. Okay, we can sell this. Sell that sword. Sell the hood. Don't need the bounty notice anymore.
Searching for a sturdy blade?
All right,
Remember me when your
let's
blade
craft
grows
the
dull.
bow. I think I have enough timber. I may need to go cut down some trees. Smithy. Let's
If you
craft
want
a
something
sword and a
unique,
bow.
just ask.
Can you do the bow? No. I actually don't know where I can do a bow. We can do the sword though. So let's just make the sword and get that over with, and I'll have to figure out where I can craft bows.
Stay. I can mend what others deem ruined.
Oh,
Just
so
bring
we
it
can't
in.
refine something.
If you want something unique, just ask. If you want something unique, just ask.
I don't have enough to refine. Oh, I need abyssal artifacts now.
This fort.
It
I
is
can mend
little-
what others deem ruined.
Little bit concerning.
Just bring it in.
Having to use the artifacts that I would use to skill up to instead upgrade a weapon that I may replace down the road.
You stink of trouble.
I probably just stink.
I'm here to help.
Is my free sword friend there? No, she's not. Well, can't have everything. I do not know where I can make a bow. I do know where I can
Coin for
play
veteran?
rock, paper. They're not here. It's too early.
Are you simple?
Oops. I just randomly unlocked a door. Didn't mean to.
I'll do the same for you someday.
That's cool. Whose house is this? Is this just... Oh, this is just a storehouse. With some carrots. It's a waste of a perfectly good key. There's a noble here who needs my help.
I wish there were a way to bring life.
I don't like helping one percenters.
Those mean bandits will regret what they've done.
They probably will.
Well,
Oh, I have my shield again. Yay! I don't need that sword. 18 copper from 4 pouches. That's pretty cool. 35 copper from just the 2. Alrighty, I think we're gonna call it there. I don't want to do anything late game spoilery for you guys, and I'm setting up the streaming setup here to
Good day.
actually start doing this on PlayStation. I can use my big screen instead of just a smaller window here on my ultra wide. But I can also try out the new onboarding. Apparently, like, they've streamlined some of the stuff that the reviewers Discord that we had with the developers really kind of gave some feedback on it. Just the onboarding is not good. It's just not good. That doesn't mean that I thought it was okay.
Yep.
That makes any sense. It just was not.
Stink of trouble.
This was not good. And if the whole idea is to teach people how to play the game, I get this is a massive game and it's a massive undertaking here, and it's not something that is going to be easy to on-ramp people with, but there are some like decisions they made in the onboarding that just I understand if it's a grind and a struggle for people to get into. Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Yeah, the shield is definitely reflecting some here off the light. I think that was my favorite part about this shield is it did reflect. You can actually dye things too. Let me put it back to the live screen so you can have a better look at that. You can't, so like the actually, before I just end this, then let me just run down there because I think you can dye the shield. Give me a second. Throwing it back. Like, the other shield looked cool, and it has like some pretty cool stats that I may actually unsocket from that shield and put it in this shield. I just like the way the shield feels in combat. This isn't nearly as heavy or hulking. So like before, when I would stab, when I would swing the light swing, it would like stab over the top of the shield. And for the last 60 plus hours, I've been swinging. So, oops. Hope nobody saw that. So it was definitely a learning thing there. I do like some of the socketed gems it has in there. And what I love about this game is you can actually take the gems from one item and move them to another. So like those legendary pieces, you can effectively, you know, take from and turn your preferred weapons and items into the legendary, you know, attributes. I'm actually still wearing the armor you get at the very beginning of the game. I have never upgraded. I've never put on different armor, but I have upgraded this base armor. Same thing with the bracers on his arms, the boots I have upgraded. I've replaced the cape I have, the shield I have, the sword I have, but like that base armor that I'm wearing is still just the armor you get at the very beginning of the game, and I've just upgraded it over the amount of time I've played. Yeah, you can dye the shield. No, you can't. Okay, this item cannot be dyed. Cool. That would have actually been awesome if you could have. Oh well. Apparently I can dye my sword though. Don't know why I would. I haven't unlocked any dye apparently. Can I change the material of my shield? Nope. Or my bow. Okay. Alright, well, I thought it'd be cool. We could see the shield get dyed, but I was wrong. We've all learned together. And on that terrible disappointment, it is time to end. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, yeah. If you're interested, my review is live on mmorpg.com. It's a lot of words. I hope you read all of them. I do hope if you are interested in this game, you try it out. I think it's definitely the best open world I've experienced in a game. Like, full stop. It's not perfect. It's got a lot of shortcomings, don't get me wrong. But I think this is finally systems and visuals meeting in like an actual next-gen style game, versus just the rote open worlds we've been getting for the entire Xbox One and now Xbox series, you know, library. This super generation has not felt like we've taken an actual step forward in terms of game design, game systems, visuals. Cyberpunk was the first step. I think Cyberpunk had had the next gen visuals that we've all kind of been waiting for. Crimson Desert is kind of the melding of systems and visuals together into one package. At least I think so. Curious what you guys think. Leave a comment on the review, mmorpg.com. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.